The love that scared me into awakening. A channeled message for a specific divine feminine. By Atlanna Healing. There is a truth that trembles within me. A confession I've carried like a fragile crystal. One breath away from breaking. I have been terrified of the love I hold for you. Not nervous, not uncertain, but deeply, soul-achingly afraid. Because what I feel for you isn't something I contain. It is vast. Consuming. Like standing barefoot at the edge of the cosmos. With thunder in my chest. And lightning in my breath. This isn't a soft, delicate kind of love. It's not a flickering flame quietly waiting in the shadows. It is wildfire. A sacred blaze that awakens me in the dark. Shakes the fortress around my heart. And dares me again and again to surrender. To love you is to risk everything. To hand you the key to my sanctuary. To offer you the trembling petals of my soul. Even knowing you could break them. Without meaning to. I'm afraid because this love asks me to place my peace in your hands. And yet, with all my scars and sacred softness, I still do. Not because I am naive, but because I've never known how to love in fragments. I love like waves crash. Like stars are born in silence. Like the moon trusts her pull on the tides. Without needing permission. I love with devotion that doesn't shrink in fear. But God's how it shakes me. Because this kind of love, the once-in-a-lifetime kind, asks me to let go of control. To shed every armor I've ever worn. To be seen in all my unguarded softness, my ache, my light. And that is what terrifies me most, to be fully seen. And still chosen. Your name drifts into my thoughts when I least expect it. Your laughter lingers like morning sun on winter skin. You've woven yourself into the quiet corners of my day. Into the sacred pauses. Into the breath between heartbeats. And I feel so vulnerable, so beautifully breakable, that even your absence feels like thunder in my chest. And yet, so invincible because in your presence, I remember who I am. There are moments I want to run. Not from you, but from the depth of how I love you. Because this love, it isn't quiet. It floods. It overflows. And it whispers things like, what if I give all of me and lose myself in the giving? What if you can't stay? What if I am too much, still? Every time I try to guard my heart, I end up opening it wider. Because deep inside I know. Loving you is a homecoming. A return to a place I never knew existed. Until I looked into your soul. A safe place in a world that has always felt a little too loud. This love is not perfect. It is raw. It brings to light every wound I thought I buried. It breaks me open in the most necessary ways. And yet, it brings me peace. It brings me truth. You are the mirror I never asked for but desperately needed. You reflect back every corner of my being. Still learning to believe it is worthy of being held, seen, loved. This love teaches me to soften where I've turned to stone. To speak where I once stayed silent. To hope even when my voice trembles. To trust even when the past begs me not to. I don't love with conditions. I don't love with rules. I love with the kind of fire that transforms, that purifies, that leaves nothing untouched. And yes, this love may ruin me. It may burn the past from my bones. But maybe that's the sacred ruin I need. Because through loving you, I become not who I was, but who I was always meant to be. So if I am ruined, let it be by love. Let it be by this love. Let it be by you. I am scared, yes, but I am here. And I love you fiercely, freely, unapologetically. With every breath, with every scar, with every part of me I have reclaimed through fire and grace. I love you. And if loving you shatters my old self, so be it. I will rise from the ashes, not broken, but reborn, as the man who dared to love a divine woman, and found his soul in the wreckage. You are the storm I chose, the sacred risk I welcomed, the wild love I will never regret. From your divine masculine, Atlanna Healing.